Well, guys, I was gonna do something related with my videos right now, and it was gonna have something to do with the fact that that in my continuity I've lost my championships. But let's. It's another. It's sort of a video on mr.enter. Well, mostly on this dude because my good old buddy, my good old buddy Nitwit showed me this. And yes, today I was all over the place working on shit, so didn't really have the chance. Let's get to it. That Mr. Enter video was horrible, wasn't it? The only people who were yeah, I get it, but still, the fact that a whole bunch of people obsess over Mr. Enter is a little bit stupid. Wouldn't you agree? Fan pizza party podcast thing. Wouldn't you agree? Because, like, seriously, whenever he does something, all of you jump. Like, having these people on YouTube jump at the chance. None of you find anything wrong with that? Like seriously, you guys find nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, I understand Mr. Enter's like the biggest target in the world that everybody has to hit because like either it's for views or because you actually do have something to say. But sometimes it's not like about anything you have to say. It's just like you guys want to just mess with them for the sake of messing with them. And I know you probably don't see it as, oh well, the video that he got harassed is horrible. Jim, Jim, Pan, Izzy, Nolan, Saber, Pello, Ken, whoever are the ones shouldn't be criticized for. Well, I mean, okay, but I do agree with you on this. I do agree, but I do agree with you on this. I just feel like people obsess over him too much. Y'all just backing him into a corner like a goddamn caged animal. And I'm not saying everybody doing that, but the people I have seen do that is like, I'm like, y'all got other things to do. So you got YouTube channels, gotta keep your fucking lights up, and you want to talk about Mr. Enter. Okay, listen. I do think back in the day, Mr. Enter has taken cartoons way too seriously. But at the end of the day, he's kind of lightened up a little bit, just a touch. Not a lot, just a touch. I'll say that right now. I I got nothing against you. I got nothing against you, fan Pizza Party Podcast, which is something you should call yourself, so people don't confuse you for the actual Pizza Party Podcast. So when you make rants like this, people don't point fingers at freaking Pan. Because like the most uneducated person is gonna be like, "Wait a minute, you're Pan Pizza, aren't you?" Then you're gonna get him. You're gonna get him and a whole bunch of fucking. You're gonna give him a whole bunch of fucking attention that Pan doesn't even need. And yeah, I get that. But sure, sure. For some of it, I do agree he does deserve it, and sometimes he does act like a self-entitled douche. But not even him deserves all the fucking harassment he's getting. You know? Sure, maybe he's getting it for the SpongeBob stuff he did like years ago now. Maybe he's doing it for the fact that he would not shut up about Family Guy. Again, years ago. And really, guys, don't get it twisted. I don't like Mr. Enter either, but I'm not gonna stumble over myself whenever he does something. If y'all want to act like uneducated simians about it, go right ahead. But I'm not gonna get on Pan for it because at least he said something. He said something about it. But I've seen people dedicate like whole fucking channels to talking about Mr. Enter. Whole fucking videos, weeks worth of videos on Mr. Enter, when they could be doing other things. I mean, I get it. None of you care about Mr. Enter. I get it. I get it. But I'm not the kind of guy that'll be like, oh, I'm his fan. No, I'm like a dude that's like, yeah, I don't like him, and even I know this shit is wrong. This man has probably like anxiety up the yin yang. He has people trying to dox him and his freaking editor. Yeah, like I heard someone called the FBI at his house. I don't know if that's true or not. Like a whole bunch of shit's going on with him, and like, yeah, maybe a little bit of that is deserved, but still, he don't even deserve all this shit. Like people like Turkey Tom and all these other motherfuckers that keep on just making videos about him because that's what they do. It's just I feel like it's a tad bit excessive. I mean, yeah, I may not be the ranter that I used to be back in the day, but dude, even I know that this is kind of fucked up. But hey, you know, people like you, people like you. You know, people like you guys. They're saying it's all hit on him, and yeah, it kind of is. At the same time, he shouldn't be getting all this shit. Dude can be stressed. I agree, but this isn't a big deal. He kept saying how Pan is at the top of the hill. The Roundtable has more subscribers than him, but Pan has a large fan base. And that inaccuracy made it look like he was trying to blame Pan for what a fan did. Lol, stop being okay, this might actually be a troll. Hold up. Megan told me I hated pizza, but him apologizing in a comment in his podcast made me respect him a whole lot more. If he says he's fine with it, why the hell are you mad? You're literally just getting mad for the sake of being mad. Most of these people are, man. Good pooch, most of these people are. It's just like, I don't understand that. This man's getting fucking harassed up the yin yang, and you guys act like it's. You guys act like. You guys act like. You guys act like. You guys act like it's just all on him, and if like either Pan or if Pan apologized to like freaking if either if Pan apologized to Mr. Enter in the comments or like whatever happened, like Good Pooch is saying right here, I don't get why you mad either. You're just sitting here being all mad, like I'm like, dude, he's getting stalked. That ain't funny. That's the kind of shit that happens when people get hurt. Like seriously, what if a fan comes to his house and fucking stabs him? What then? What if some troll thinks that it's funny and cool to just swat his ass? What then? I'm just saying. It's not the fact that I like Mr. Enter, it's because I have human decency. God damn. But hey, some of you can write me off as a Mr. Enter lover. Me, I stopped liking Mr. Enter like during his long ass rants to Family Guy. Because we all know his humor does not line up with everybody else's, okay? Some people like Family Guy. This man freaking will go tooth and nail on Family Guy for no reason. And he hasn't done that in a while, but people still bring it up like he's still doing it. You know, he does a whole bunch of freaking animated atrocities. Because those are things he finds bad, okay? He finds bad. He finds fault in. And it's his thing. If he wants to take his cartoon seriously, let him. Why do we always feel, why do you all feel like you need to freaking tell him he's taking cartoons too seriously? If he's doing it, he's doing it. Let him do it. Y'all acting like it affects you on a personal level. Like on a goddamn spiritual level. It's fucking with you. Like, it's fucking with you to the point into your soul. And that's what I don't understand. You guys act like Mr. Enter is like, because he takes cartoons too seriously, y'all all gotta jump on his ass. When really, y'all can just leave the motherfucker alone. If y'all hate him that much, if y'all literally can't stand this motherfucker's guts, why y'all fucking talking about him? Like we're all fucking grade school children at the fucking schoolyard and we're just fucking teasing his ass. Why? That's my real answer. Why do you all care? Why? You like cartoons? Good. People take them too seriously? Okay. People making like videos like Easy Peasy and all these other motherfuckers? What do you gain out of it? What do you guys motherfucking gain? That is my true question to all of you. What do you gain out of all this? And I'm not talking about pizza. I'm not talking about Mr. I'm a fanboy for pants so hard I can scream. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about all you guys who constantly make videos of Mr. Enter. Dude's low-hanging fruit, actually. Because so many people have talked about Mr. Enter. I've talked about Mr. Enter on numerous occasions. Everybody has talked about Mr. Enter on numerous occasions. At this point, he's low-hanging fruit, but y'all want to keep on pushing this man until he says fuck it and kills himself. What are you guys going to do then when that happens? Some of you guys are going to say, not my fault. Not my fault. Tom Turkey's going to say, not my fault. The mother Clay or whatever his name is going to be like, not my fault. And the trolls and the rest of you just drive him to it. You guys are going to drive him to it. You probably are, you probably aren't, but it's like, why? No, legit answer. Why? Why is Mr. Enter so goddamn important? Y'all should be, like, some of you people in the commentary community should be, like, getting on someone else. Someone actually doing something wrong. Instead of just jumping on Mr. Enter because, oh, his Indiegogo campaign has kids. He's an obvious pedophile. How do you fucking know? How do you fucking have proof? Because let me tell you, I knew a dude who kept doing that to people, like legitimately accusing people of being pedophiles when they weren't, and he just kept on fucking with people like that to the point where he actually just left DA altogether. And these people didn't do anything wrong, but this man just felt the need to fuck with everybody because he felt the need to. And he's still doing it to this very day. But y'all feel the need to talk about this dude because y'all feel the need to talk about Mr. Enter because he does SpongeBob and he talked about Family Guy and I don't like his opinions and I'm gonna make like 5 or 6 videos about him because that's the normal thing to do when you don't like somebody and that's the normal thing you want to do when you don't like somebody. Just keep saying it. Keep that person's name in your mouth. Because, that's real, that's honest, that's decent, isn't it? make this man already. I mean, he already probably feels like human shit, but you guys gotta make it worse. I mean, I hope you're proud of yourselves. I hope all you trolls, all you fucking YouTubers out there in the commentary community who fucked with Mr. Enter and made like 5 different videos on him. I ain't saying who, but I hope it was worth it. I hope you guys keep on doing what you're doing to the point where this man is either gonna go at a crossroads where he actually leaves YouTube, or you guys are gonna push him so far. Well, actually, you guys are gonna probably push him so far. He's probably just gonna leave the internet altogether, or the worst option, which I don't think will happen. Because I think Mr. Enter has too much of a big ego to really pull himself down to that category. But if that does happen, y'all need to think about that shit. And I'm talking about the suicide. I'm talking about, like, if he committed suicide or something. Everybody keeps telling this man not to talk about his shit. But, sometimes when you're at your boiling point, you really gotta say something. You gotta say something. You gotta let it out. Trust me. It's like how I laid it out during that whole freaking thing where everybody was messing with me about fucking Thundercats Roar. When I only made a joke about it. That still pisses me off. Some people in the content community just jumping on my thought about that. I was like, oh my fucking god. It's just a joke, you idiots. Listen. All I'm saying here is Mr. Fan Club Pizza, whatever you like to call yourself. You could have been doing something productive with your time. Yeah, you and the rest of the internet could. But y'all said something, Mr. Enter, like how people used to obsess over Britney Spears. Like, everywhere you go, oh, Britney Spears did this. Britney Spears did that. It's like, who cares what she's doing? Y'all care because, like, I don't know. Maybe fucking with Mr. Enter is the only thing that gives you meaning in your life. Maybe that's the only thing you guys can do. Or maybe you just want to fuck with them just for the sake of fucking with them. But I think it should stop. And all I can do is tell you guys to stop and leave it at that. But keep doing your things, guys. There are some times where I'm just like, there's sometimes where I just lose hope in humanity. Sometimes, like, I'm not even kidding. Because every day I see the worst in people. Every fucking day. If it ain't the Sonic tubers, it's the animation community. If it ain't the animation community, it's the commentary community. If it ain't that, it's storytime animators. If it ain't that, it's probably like one of my friends just trying to pull up the launch dial. Simply because they can. And they don't want to stop. And, I kind of get sick of it from time to time. Y'all wonder why I don't rant anymore. Because to me, it's almost like, what's the point? I go like, what's the point in just ranting on people? Especially ones who haven't done anything wrong. Like I said before, last year was the biggest wake-up call I could ever possibly have. To the point where I was like, why am I wasting my time ranting and raving at people I am never gonna fucking meet? And sure, some of my rants did have a purpose, a point, a reason. Nowadays, nowadays I'm slowing down because I want to work on my stuff. I ain't just the ranting guy. My thing is called the Big Three Box Network, meaning I do a multitude of different things. And last year, all I was doing was fighting over fucking Sonic Forces against a fucking idiot, against a fucking idiot and his band, one fucking British idiot, and a band of merry fucking trolls that felt the need to talk about how, because I like Sonic, I'm so autistic. Like, tell me if that makes any goddamn sense. And this dude wants to talk about, you don't get a good haircut and you look dirty and all that stuff. I'm like, when in any of my fucking videos did I ever look dirty? Like, seriously. The dude's like, you're gonna get a haircut. I'm like, motherfucker, shut up. You're just mad because I talked about your shit and you feel like, like, that troll felt the need to just be all mad because I was talking about his shit, which happened like a week. Happened, like when he was talking about this shit, it happened like, what, 2 weeks ago? After the whole Sonic Forces thing kind of melted over and still wanted to talk shit. And those trolls from his group still want to try and fight with me because, I don't know. They just feel like I'm threatening them. But when I have something to say, no one wants to fucking hear me. No one wants to just, maybe he has a point. Maybe he's not trying to just berate us like he's like our fucking parent or whatnot. Maybe he's actually having a point of what he's saying. But no. It's always, fuck you. I don't care about your opinion. Even if you might be right, I'm not gonna listen. Like, seriously. Like, that's the point where I just stop ranting entirely because it's like, I'm not gonna stop ranting, but again, I'm just spacing them out. But it just goes to show, if I don't talk about these things sometimes, no one will. Right now, I'm in Mr. Enter's corner. Only because I feel like this obsession that the whole of YouTube, if you're a if you're like a content creator or you're in the commentary community or whatever community you're in, and you want to talk about Mr. Enter, nowadays, even though he hasn't done a lot of fucking SpongeBob and shit reviews, like any Family Guy reviews like that, I'm like, why are you still here? Why are you still talking about this? He hasn't done a SpongeBob review in like 2 years, motherfuckers. What are you guys talking about? Sure, I can tell you right now, I still think that Mr. Enter is a pretentious piece of shit. And I think this because legitly, this man will attack any show that he doesn't think is funny, because anything that happens to a character is mean-spirited. It can't just be the rule of comedy where, pain plus time equals comedy. And that's always been kind of the formula of comedy. Why do you think there's so many Squidward torture porns and all this other shit and like stuff with Family Guy? Because they understand that. Yeah, Family Guy goes after shocking stuff. And all these, and you guys can be like, well, Bugsy, aren't you taking cartoons seriously? Sometimes, guys, it shouldn't matter. If someone wants to take cartoons seriously because they're passionate about it, see, there's the thing. You guys confuse obsession with passion. Y'all need to, and I'm not, I'm just saying this because, honestly, this whole situation with Mr. Enter is bullshit. And trust me, by the next time he does something, everybody's going to be tripping over their grandma's. Everybody's going to be tripping over their grandma's fucking leg to fucking make a video on Mr. Enter. They'll be like, I didn't want to make this video, but I'm going to. See, but I didn't want to make this video because I feel like this whole thing is stupid. Y'all are gonna say that just to justify making a video on them. Vic told me it was like Pan Pizza's whole entire fan base, but I don't think this angry little pizza fan right here. This angry little pizza fan right here shouldn't freaking be the representation of all Pan Pizza's fans, because we don't know how they think. But hey, y'all keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Because I know the one thing. I at least try to, even if I don't like a person, I will stand up for that person if I feel like he's being mistreated. If someone's being mistreated or fucked with. Because I don't care what the whole of the internet thinks. Harassment of any kind on the internet is fucking wrong. The obsession that people have on Mr. Enter is fucking wrong and a little bit sick. This man has people stalking him, and the police don't give a good goddamn. But hey, he's still a pretentious dick, and he deserves it. No, he doesn't. No one deserves any kind of fucking harassment, regardless of what they did. This is the kind of shit that just makes me go, this is why I rant. And this is why I still do what I do. Because as long as people like you and the internet still exists, I'll be alive and kicking. I'll be on YouTube when I'm fucking 80 and still do this shit. Heck, I'll pass it down like I'm fucking Batman. I'm gonna train the new generation of ranters that keep to my moral code if it goes down like that. I'm gonna have a Batman Beyond situation. And for those of you that don't know, I was joking. Sorry, I have to say that now because people think I'm serious most of the time. But sometimes when I joke, it's like I don't know, people just don't get it. But I'm gonna go now. Gonna go work on my stuff because unlike the rest of you who treat Mr. Enter like whatever he does, like, okay, you guys are like TMZ, basically. If you guys want to go act like TMZ, join Keemstar. He'd love to have all of you, so that you all can take the heat for shit he does. But I got work to do. I got scripts to make, and legit content creator stuff to do. Because ranting isn't my entire channel. It's just something I do on the side. Crafting stories and making actual shows that people want to watch is what I try to do. It's what I strive to do. Y'all can like me or hate me for jumping in for Mr. Enter. I don't really give a fuck. Because if you hate me just for jumping in or just helping out just helping out Mr. Enter, just because I don't feel like he deserves this shit, well, my opinion of you is probably already lower than it already is. And that's coming from the heart. Because you know what? My parents raised me. My parents raised me to stand up for what I believe in. And stand up for my beliefs. And I believe Mr. Enter doesn't deserve the shit you guys constantly put him through. Y'all can disagree with me all you want, but say Mr. Enter was like a brother to you. If he was like your brother or your friend or your like cousin, would any of you let your cousin, your friend, or whoever deal with the kind of shit that Mr. Enter goes through on a daily basis? Answer me that in the comments. I'm gonna go. Now, seriously, guys, I'm cutting it kind of long. I'm gonna go and get ready because, legit content creator got shows to make. See you guys later.